So everybody, welcome back to Angler Carl, and I'm back today at Ravenfield Ponds on Bridge Pond. This year I want to do a lot of videos around testing things mainly for like educational purposes. So I want to test different hook length sizes, I want to verse different baits, different feeders, everything. There's going to be so many videos coming out with stuff like that. So make sure you get subscribed to the Angler Carl YouTube channel. I really do appreciate it. Leave your comments down below as always, leave a like on this and share this video around. Basically what this video is going to be about today is we are going to fish the exact same spot for a full session, and I've probably got about 2 and a bit hours of fishing. Now, one thing that's going to kill me is fishing in that exact same spot. It's going to be so difficult because I'm one of them, I do like to move around a lot. I do like to sort of chase the fish sometimes if I see them. So I'm going to have to be very disciplined. Already, I'm seeing bubbles all over the place. There's literally bubbles everywhere. I've picked a nice little corner. Again, there's a couple of anglers up the top end. They're not daft, they know where the good spots are. But I'm hoping that I can make this into a good peg. I have seen some fish actually in the peg, and clipping up can be a very good way baiting accurately. Now I have had to set the clutch pretty tight as the carp on this lake do go mental when you hook into them. So I'm hoping we don't have to take the clip off, because if I do, then essentially what will have to happen is that we'll have to sort of take the clip off and then redo it all, which will, you know, it's a pain, but it's one of them things. Now the weather, I'm hoping it'll stay good. I did, like an idiot, forget to get me mount so that I could mount my phone to get you a second shot, everyone, so I'm absolutely gutted. So unfortunately I'm just going to have to try my best with the with one camera today rather than using two. So what is the method of choice today? The usual, everyone. A Preston hybrid feeder with a Guru QM1 hook length. I'm going to learn a lot along the way doing these type of videos, and I think as well, hopefully you lot will learn a bit as well. Now I am going to have to get the polars on. I did forget them in the last video, which I was really gutted about, because when the sun starts gleaming off that water it does get really bad. And oh, that is actually really nice, everyone. I am clipped up right to that far bank. I mean, it's so snug, everyone. Will it make them home in on the spot after I've put so much bait out? I'm not too sure. I'm not liking the looks of that big cloud, everyone. If it does start spitting on the lake, the camera will have to go away, and then hopefully it'll clear, everyone, and then I'll just have to update you lot as and when. It has been now 14 minutes and 10 seconds. Now, does that surprise me? Not really. I did think it was going to be a bit of a slow start, so what I'm going to do is just stop that timer and reset it. I've always found it a very difficult one sometimes to think whether to basically to give it 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I really don't think like waiting an hour is going to make a big difference too much. Now one thing I am going to do is all that bait has come out of it, all the micros, so that's one good thing. This is a great thing as well, and I'd love you people to try this. You know, if you're getting out fishing, just try these experiments, honestly, because it could be so good. I did take my time when I first arrived. I had a good look around the lake. You know, I chose my peg wisely. I was going to go a few pegs further up and fish to these newly sprouting reeds, but I decided to go to these ones on the left hand side, just because I did see a lot of fish. Now obviously, yeah, me chucking in the feeder could have made a bit of disturbance. And also let me know what sort of like experiments you lot want me to do. Would you like to see different size hook lengths or different size feeders next? the possibilities are endless, everyone. Like I said, I've got loads of these videos planned. I have just seen bubbles over that far end, so the fish are definitely there. Ah, dear me, everyone. This is going to be tough going, I feel. Whose idea were it to do this ridiculous challenge? It definitely weren't mine. Yeah, it's not going great, let's be honest. It really isn't. I'm having a bit of a rough one, but everyone, I've got to keep committed. It would be nice if we got a bite from this spot. It would be absolutely brilliant, because if we did, then I'd just keep chucking there, everyone. But I think the whole thing about this experiment is, like I said, is accurate casting gonna get you bites? Because sometimes, I've heard it so many times where people will say, you know, if you're chucking over there, you're spreading bait around. And I've always thought, yeah, that makes sense. You know, I get why you wouldn't do that, and I get why accurate casting's good. Post in the comments down below now, we aren't cheating, do you think I'll catch? Right, we're coming in again, folks. It's been 15 minutes and 32 seconds. I am struggling, everyone. Like I say, it does go through your head. You think to yourself, you think, I just want to move. I'm just going to come back a little on my chair, because, you know, I don't want it to go crazy. So I'm going to go right there, flick it, bring it back. Oh, that is a nice cat. That's the best one. That is the best one yet, everyone. It's not been the bestest of days, I must admit. We did get some rain about half an hour ago, so hence why I've got the rain jacket. I'll just try and fold that out the way, everyone. We had left the previous one in for, it must have been about probably 20-something minutes. And the only reason I left it in that long is because I was getting some shots for this video. Do you know what? I'm going to tell you people what I think now. Because like I said, I think we've only probably got this last cast. So, do you know what? I'm going to sum this video up, everyone, because I feel like, you know, we're running out of time. This is going to be the last cast. Now, a few things, I've changed colours of waft. I've changed from pink to purple to yellow, and nothing has happened. And I've stuck to that same spot every single time. Yes, at the start we was a little bit left and a little bit right, but I have stuck to that same spot pretty much throughout the day. Now, should you fish the same spot in late winter, early spring? No, you shouldn't. And I know a lot of people are going to watch this video and think, well, Carl, that's obvious. You know, that's a summer tactic. But when I come fishing, I do see a lot of people fishing the same spot. They'll chuck out to the far bank and that is it. They'll fish that spot all day. And it's almost like they're fixated on that one spot and they won't. I did think we just had a bite then, everyone. Was that a liner? I don't know, it might have been me moving the chair. But basically, some people will be fixated on fishing that same spot, whether it be the far bank, the inner margin, or the middle of the lake. And that's why I wanted to make this video, to sort of do this experiment, because I thought, is it really worth doing? And the answer is no, everyone. What I personally would do is put on the smallest, lightest method feeder or hybrid feeder that you can find, and just have a chuck around different spots. And once you've found the fish, then keep casting to that same spot, unless it ends up being, you know, brilliant and you keep getting fish from it. But that would be my recommendation. I'd sort of do it like bomb fishing, but with a little hybrid feeder, so at least you've got that tiny amount of bait going in. And that is one method I'm going to probably do in a few videos time, maybe, if I don't do any reviews, we're going to get a little method feeder, a little Preston hybrid feeder, and I'm going to try this and just sort of trying to do it bomb style. Like I said, I do like bomb fishing, it's alright, but there's something about getting that little bit of bait in that I just think helps maybe attract the fish. So that is one thing that I definitely want to try, everyone, because I think it'll be very useful. There's been a lot of spots today where I've just wanted to go to, like I've been seeing bubbles blowing near that far tree and I thought, oh, I really want to go there. One thing I will say that has sort of I've done well with in this video is I've gained a lot of discipline and patience. Normally I'm quite an impatient angler and I don't like to stay in the same spot. I like to move about a bit, but with this it's disciplined me to sort of just stay in the same spot. And do you know what, yes, we've blanked, but it doesn't matter because I feel like we've learned something from this video. And like I mentioned previously, a lot of people will probably say, yeah, it's obvious, you know, nobody casts to the same spot in winter, but I do see a lot of anglers doing it. And this is just an experimental video. I will be trying this in summer. Another thing to take into consideration as well, everyone, you've got to be on a bloody good peg. Like I say, I'm not on the bestest peg today, but the reason I did choose it was because I did see fish blowing bubbles, creating ripples in the water over that end. So that's what made me go in this peg. Would I cast in the same spots late winter, early spring? No, I personally wouldn't. That doesn't mean you lot don't have to. You can try this experiment yourself and let me know how it's gone in the comments below. I personally would go for a small hybrid or method and kind of do it like a bomb style fishing. Yes, don't go mental. Once you've found the fish, then have a cast there again. But I definitely wouldn't stick to the same spot. Even though we've blanked, I've really enjoyed making this video, everyone. I really have. It's good and I can't wait to do more experimental videos like this. So get subscribed to the Angler Carl YouTube channel. It's free of charge, doesn't cost you a penny. It's just if you subscribe, you can stay up to date with me when I bring videos out. And also, sometimes if I can't get uploading for whatever reason, I'll put a post on, and if you subscribe, you'll see that post as well. So you'll always be updated with what I'm up to. And if you did enjoy this video, leave a like on it, share it around, let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you're fishing, I hope you've done better than me, and I hope you've catch some fish, and have a good one.